Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to read a passage here from the book of Daily Reflections. The great paradox of AA is that I cannot keep the precious gift of sobriety unless I give it away. This is the great paradox. These legacies of suffering and of recovery are easily passed among alcoholics one to the other. This is our gift from God, and its bestowal upon others like us is the one aim that today animates AAs all around the globe. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 151. My primary purpose is to stay sober. In AA, I have no other goal, and the importance of this is a matter of life and death for me. I veer from this purpose. If I veer from this purpose, I lose. But AA is not only for me, it is for the alcoholic who still suffers. The legions of recovering alcoholics stay sober by sharing with fellow alcoholics. The way to my recovery is to show others in AA that when I share with them, we both grow in the grace of the higher power, and both of us are on the road to a happy destiny. From the Book of Reflections. Okay guys, let's get in and find out what's going on with your tarot today. That's a lovely message to bring with us. Set the tone. Okay, I'm going to go to the Everyday Witch. Find out what she needs to tell us. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please join us in this active divination and bring forward messages of only love and light, healing and hope for this collective today, and protect us all from any unwanted forces at this time. Today is the 1st of May, you guys. I can't believe it. We've got to May the 1st. Wow. Like summer is right next door. Are you feeling it? Yeah, I don't know. April, March just seem to bang bang gone. And then when I'm in the throes of the month, it's like, oh, will it ever be summertime? There's paradox for you. We are the paradoxes, I reckon. So let's see, Spirit, tell us what we need to know, what we need to hear for our highest good and the highest good of all. Give us the messages that we need for this collective today. Oop. Too many coming forward. I hope you're all doing well today. It's a nice day today in Galway, again in the west of Ireland. There's a threat of showers up there in that sky, but you know, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy is your first card out, guys. So that means like getting a new perspective on something. It's Pisces energy, the Hanged Man. It might mean something to you. Page of Wands. This is a messenger coming towards you about something to embark on. Ten of Swords, overburdened. This is what you need to focus on. It's in the recent past, please Spirit. Now all the cards want to come out. The recent past. Page of Pentacles. You're surrounded by people, messengers from all sides. This is a messenger coming towards you about some kind of exciting plan or something that they want to do, some exciting news for sure, something that they want to take action on. Maybe with you. And the Page of Pentacles then in the recent past is somebody that might want to start something with you, giving you a message about something to do with the material world. Pentacles are about earth energy. Could be an earth sign as well, of course. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Wands then could have been, in the present situation, can be somebody who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And your influencing energy there is the Sun card. This is a card of Leo. Let's see what's going on in your near future, please, Pisces. No, I said Pisces. Maybe some of you are Pisces. For my collective in sobriety, please. Thank you very much. Wow, that's gorgeous. The Magician card. Something in the near future you're going to be manifesting. Let's see. This looks really promising. Yeah, you're going after a manifestation of yours. That could be the page wands there as well. Maybe you're resting at the moment and talking about going somewhere. Maybe to move to somewhere overseas, or to go on holidays overseas for definite. Now this always happens, of course, at this time of year. We're coming into holiday season and people are thinking about what their plans are for their holidays. Page of Swords, another person, air energy here. Page of Swords is learning truth, learning something new. You see, he's like got this school bag here with all these books, wielding the sword of truth or sword of knowledge. Page of Swords, so air energy, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. This is your guidance from spirit. It might be an air sign coming towards you, as I said. But what's your influence here? Nine of Swords. Now that's your mind. Up in your mind, overthinking, sleepless nights, lots of anxiety, feeling very isolated. What else do we need to know here, please, Spirit? What's going on with this collective? The World card. Wow. This is like a very big deal, major arcana. It's about a completion. It's the last card in the deck. Last major arcana is card 21. Wow, so you're closing out a cycle and beginning another is what it looks like at the moment, you guys. This is great. And the Four of Pentacles is guidance from Spirit. So this is focusing on preserving and protecting what you have. You can see he's sitting on that chest there and he's reluctant to expose it to anybody or show anybody what he's got. But it's about, you know, the material possessions that you're feeling maybe low on, your reserves, maybe that you want to save. Money, time, energy, any of those things as they pertain to you. And at the back of the deck there's the Five of Swords, which talks about bickering, arguments, fights. What's going on with this, guys? Five of Swords. I think we'll continue on here anyway. We'll get clarifiers here and it'll make more sense with the larger picture. The Hanged Man and the Page of Wands, please, Spirit. What have we got for these two cards to start off? The Hanged Man. So you might be actually relaxing at the moment, taking a break from things in that Hanged Man energy. You might be feeling that you're stuck. And the Page of Wands is going to come towards you maybe with an inspired idea of something that'll light you up. This is really good. So let's clarify anyway. Have we got a clarifier card, please, for this collective today, Spirit? Nine of Cups. This is so great. Two of Wands. This is talking about, will I stay or will I go and take action on something? To act or not to act, to stay or to go. You can see he's up on his castle here at the roof and he's looking out to the distance like ready to take a leap. But also considering the other option, you know, of staying put. So it's always the energy of the Two of Wands. It's like a plan. You could be planning as well. They're trying to, you know, chalk up an idea and see how would it work if you put a plan in place for to try and figure out what's going on and weighing that up against staying, you know, where you are or not taking action on something. So Hanged Man, Page of Wands, and Nine of Cups. So this is great. You're in this blissful energy here, the Nine of Cups at present, and this is so marvellous. And if you're not feeling it now, you will soon. This is you feeling very self-made, very self-contained regarding your emotions, that you're very calm and content. And maybe there's something you need to get another perspective on, and you're starting to feel that this isolation here of being happy in your own place. You're happy in yourself. Very much emotional contentment comes through there, Nine of Cups. You've everything, all those cups are full of, you know, love, emotions, good ones. Page of Wands then is like inspired action. So we'll keep going here. It will become clear. But it's like in this thing, Two of Wands, it's like stay here in your contented feeling and you're also taking a pause. You know, this person looks like they might be on a beach on a holiday. There's a sea here as well behind that Hanged Man's head. So you might be considering going to somewhere for to relax, or taking on a quest, like page one's there has definitely got news or something coming towards you at the moment about going on a quest, taking a trip somewhere, taking action regarding something. But these two resting energies are kind of contrary to that. And this two of wands is sort of confirmation of, I like where I am in my comfort zone, but should I push myself to go and explore, This is the explorer. So 10 of wands then in what you need to focus on. Let's have a look at your 10 of wands here, please. 10 of wands, please. Spirit, what is this 10 of wands for the collective today? Let's have a look. Ooh, that's your card. 10 of cups, like, such a contrast. There's a queen of wands here at the back of the deck, and it can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this person might be the reason you're feeling overburdened. And what you want, of course, everybody wants the 10 of cups, 9 of cups to the 10 of cups. There's something you can grow from your 9 of cups, happy in your own energy and in your comfort zone. But tackling this 10 of wands will lead you to your 10 of cups, ultimate fulfillment, emotional, stability, feeling connected to people, to community, to family. It's all coming through here in that 10 of cups image as well. So to break out of your comfort zone here, it's like focus on tackling things that are external to you. These wands always represent things that you feel like you're responsible for, you have to take action on. And it might have something with this to do with this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is a fire sign, as I said, and they're very action oriented. They just have a fire in their belly. There's no stopping them. They're very persistent, and it could be somebody's persistently at you here or nagging you. And it might be this Queen of Wands person that they don't ever stop. They're like a lethal force of fire. There is nurturing in them and kindness, but often they can be so driven and ambitious and courageous that they just, they nearly encroach on your, peace. That's what's coming through. So guys, place these energies where they fit you and leave the rest. This is great though. I hope it makes sense to somebody with the messages I'm getting. 2 of cups here at the back of the deck. So in the recent past, Page of Pentacles did come towards you, and the 5 of wands to clarify it. So let's have a look at this first. Page of Pentacles. It could have been an earth sign, as I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is bringing a message about something to do with something that you can plant. He's chancing his luck here. He's flipping that coin. It could be that kind of energy of somebody who's always willing to take a gamble. That might have been someone that came towards you and that they were talking about a quest of going somewhere or starting a new project, something in the material world. And that they have some kind of plan here as well with their map down there before them. But it's almost like they were talking about maybe building a tower or building something like a home. Maybe going on some kind of a trip here away from the old, and building your own, community, building, business, can be anything like that. And clarified by the 5 of wands. The 5 of wands talks about trouble and strife and being preoccupied with so many things that's going on. You can see they're all bickering here and arguing, and they're so busy and bothered between them that actually what they're trying to create here is destroying. It's spilling over. They're not paying attention. So this not paying attention thing could have been in your energy there in the past. Obstacles and challenges is what this card represents in general. So place that energy where it fits you. But it could be something to do with you being preoccupied with just, the rubbish in life. Those things we say in treatment and in recovery. It's like, don't sweat the small stuff, look at the bigger picture, and that's exactly what's coming through there. Thank you, Spirit, for your help with wording that. There's something here as well. You've got this 2 of cups at the back of the deck, and this is a lovely card of connection. So you might have felt, that you have somebody that really means the world to you. It can be a family member, can be, romantic, platonic, or business, as always. But yeah, a Two of Cups is that, emotional energy, emotional connection between you and someone else, like, can be a divine counterpart. But anyway, let's see. That was the recent past. Now, in the current situation, what's supporting you at the moment, or what's influencing you, is the Sun. And the Sun card is a card of Leo. And it talks about, this sort of thing of just absolute childish fun. And it is the most positive card and happiest card in the deck. So let's see what we have for the Sun card. Number 19 might mean something to someone. And the Hermit is their clarifier. And at the back of the deck, this is you guys trusting your own intuition at the moment. The High Priestess, very intuitive card, the most intuitive card in the deck. This is you going within, listen to your inner voice, following your gut feeling, being guided by spirit, guided by the universe, and also by your internal compass, your heart. So yeah, we've got the Hermit card here. To clarify the Sun, these are two major arcana. So at the moment you have a sense of serenity, and that you're accumulating wisdom here with that owl up there, in your solitude, maybe here with your Nine of Cups, and you were feeling quite blissful with the sunshine. That's what it's telling me at the moment. Oh, I hope that makes sense to you guys. But you're getting a chance to tune into your intuition at the moment. In the recent past, there was a lot of interference from this Five of Wands. You really don't have any peace of mind, and you do want to get away from that sort of too much outside energy, that you don't have a minute, you can't hear yourself think. I just heard from spirit, so thank you. But yeah, this is it. You're coming to a more blissful place now, where you're like taking a break from that drama and looking within and enjoying yourself in your own skin. And also sitting, basking in your joy, your independence, and self-learning is coming through there. Maybe a bit of introspection also. The Hermit kind of goes and follows that internal compass, their heart, all of the time, while trusting their intuition and what to do next. And there's a lot of that, with the higher power. Like a lot of people say your higher power is you, but I find it easier to digest the fact that I've given up something, or giving it over to a higher power. Just frees my mind a bit, and it makes me sort of relax, getting this Nine of Cups, be able to go into a Hanged Man place, to get outside perspectives and other perspectives on things. It's sort of like the reset card, this one, that you just get to pull yourself away from the situation, get that higher view or a broader perspective, and the Hermit is very supportive of that sort of thing. They're about that introspection, tuning into yourself, into your intuition, your solar plexus, the whole lot. And what does your heart guide you to do? Because your heart is your inner compass, and it is the sunshine within your actual body, in your vessel. And here it is again with your Magician card. So we clarify him in the near future. There's something you're wanting to manifest with card number 1 there. The Magician card is very powerful. It's fire energy as well, and it is that thing of, as above, so below. So let's see what we have spirit for our Magician card today for this lovely collective. And the Chariot. That is so strange. I thought that the Chariot wanted to come with that one, because it was right behind it when I pulled it initially, and it's just turned up again. This is insane. There's 78 cards in this deck, so that kind of stuff blows my mind when it happens. This is lovely. In the near future, you got this Judgment card, and I love that. This person is dancing to their own tune, absolutely connected, and it's the second to last card in the tarot, card number 20. It's like you're declaring a victory here, or you're declaring, your own, what is it? It's like Judgment represents, resurrection, rebirth, and making a judgment call on something, and skipping off, dancing to your own tune, quite literally. This is brilliant. So the Magician card, clarified by the Chariot, this is a card of Cancer. And it's also a card of moving really quickly, very determined, you're going for it. And it's like whatever this manifestation is in your near future, this could be you sitting in a manifestation state in both of these meditative looking poses, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to manifest something. Let's find out what it's about. But whatever it is, it's happening quickly. Cancer is moving forward in that balanced energy, and it's like you've declared this, you deserve this, and you absolutely do, you guys. It's going to make you feel so free. You look at the freedom in these images here. The Sun, the Magician has everything he needs in his toolkit to manifest anything he wants, as do all of you guys. So let's keep going. Page of Swords, please, Spirit. What is this Page of Swords? Finding out the truth, learning something new, learning something, speaking your truth. Somebody coming towards you to tell you the truth, tell you something, to make something clear, to getting clarity. The Fool card at the back of the deck, guys. This is magnificent. I love it. Card 1 to card 0, like you're manifesting something and you're taking a leap of faith on it. That's what the Fool card is about. A new beginning. You know, after the World is card 0, card 21 goes to card 0. That's the way the cycle goes. And then it's card 0 to card 1, the Magician, the manifestation. Taking a leap of faith, though. This is just so beautiful. Oh, you got 2 cards out. That was an accident, but I think they need to both stay. This is great. Page of Swords, this is your guidance from Spirit. Seek out your clarity and truth where you need to. Get clarity and truth, and if you don't get this coming towards you organically from somebody else, I think this is you learning, being this Page of Swords, that you want to deliver a message to someone to clear things up and to clear, up any confusion is just come through. So I hope that means something to some of you. King of Pentacles, then, this is you sitting on your throne. And when it's guidance from Spirit, they're tasking you to embody this. You might have a King of Pentacles in your energy, but I do think that this is more like you. This is a person who sits on their throne and there is no moving them. They built this throne, they're very connected to the earth elements. You can see he's covered in ivy, so very grounded, very stable, surrounded by a community. Really has a fabulous home. They've got themselves really established in the 3D. They're very abundant. They've got their cake and they're going to eat it. You can see the grapes and everything. The fruit is dripping. So you're feeling like you have more than enough, and you're secure and you're feeling safe and stable. This is beautiful energy. King Pentacles is also very nurturing. They want to give because they have so much, To be in the King of Pentacles is to have everything you want in the 3D. So I think that's your guidance. This is where you're headed, to be fair. 8 of Pentacles as well then is about working hard diligently, stacking your wins every single day, taking pride in your work, in your hobby, or just in your emotional work. It can be something to do with a new career that you started. Entrepreneurs are coming through with this as well, with the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This is someone enjoying their work. They're seeing their fruits of their labour for a while. They've got their own spin on what it is that they do, and that's you guys. Your own unique twist is what makes that difference, and I love that. 9 of Swords in the influences here, and this is anxiety, up at night, worrying too much about something. But your spirit animal here, the bird, is saying to you, it's time to come out of that. Look, even the little fuzzy cat is getting concerned. So you might be finding there's people around you who are concerned at how much time you're spending on your own, and they know that you're anxious and they want to help you. Go and find the sun. So that might be something that's a lingering undercurrent at the moment. But this Fool card here with all this independence, I never said. King of Pentacles, it's an independent energy as well. But you have a community, it's like you're self-made there, very much so with the 8 of Pentacles. This could be you embarking on a new journey. Maybe some of you are starting your own businesses, creating a new community, starting a new group of some kind. I love that. This is so great. This is great guidance from Spirit, so pay attention again. Nine of Swords, though, please, Spirit, can we clarify this Nine of Swords for this collective? We don't like the Nine of Swords one bit, thanks very much. Five of Pentacles. This is another card of lack, and the Five of Swords is back again. All these fives, guys, we don't like them, but we do at the same time, because it's no longer, come up, I can't even lift it, my nails must be, I filed them earlier on and they're gone too short, I think. So Five of Swords, first of all, is arguments and conflict, tension. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated as well. Isolation is coming through here big time. But the thing with this Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords is that this is as much as you can take. Something has to change. Fives are about change, which we love. When we're talking about this sort of painful environment, you're feeling anxious because you believe people have been leaving you out in the cold, that you've been abandoned, that you've been deserted, that you've been left to fend for yourself out there in the snow. Maybe it's somebody, a younger person to look after, dependent of any kind. Could be just somebody that's a bit not able as you are, and you're trying to guide them in the dark and the snow and the cold, but you're having trouble keeping yourself warm. It's a very sad card and a very feeling of lack card, and it feeds this Nine of Swords behaviour. You know, you're inclined to go, and I know I am, a lot of us are inclined to, when there's rows around the place or tension and strife the whole time, and you know, that's maybe where you're living, and also you're feeling like you're left out of whatever group that this can represent. It can be a church group, a community, a job, you know, workplace feeling of, you know, I'm different, you know, that sort of thing. You'll be very anxious about it, and also going within too much. I think that's the thing. The isolation here is sort of what they're saying is we're not separate. There's people that can help, you know. I just want to keep going over here though, and I do like the fives, as I said. This is a time of change, something you're going to free yourself from, and it does look like that. The World card, this is what your hopes or fears are, so that's a hope. Obviously you want to change this world where you're feeling in lack, feeling left out in the cold, and oh my god, the King of Cups and the Hierophant card. This is another card, number 5, so 555 might mean something. But the Hierophant here is a spiritual leader involved in a spiritual practice. It's usually a priest that's in this, so it's a card of commitment as well. You know, like a marriage card. Some of you thinking of marrying a King of Cups, a water sign, maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you have a deep love for them and want a connection there, to strike up a connection, or, you know, to feed an existing connection. But it's about, you know, your spiritual practice and your spiritual leadership. You know, in the programs it's about sponsoring and sponsorship. And I think that seems to be like very much a grounding and centering sort of a place to be within the recovery process. No, I don't have a sponsor, and I've not sponsored anybody yet. I'm not even, like, I'm just over the 6 months, and in this country, in Ireland, we kind of try and do what we can for the first 6 to 12 months, and then embark on the steps with a sponsor. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of, you know, I'm ready for it now. And I don't know, are any of you guys feeling the same? Are you suffering the same thing, that you're kind of not in the middle of the bed, as they say in recovery? But this is great. Look at this. This is your hopes or fears. You're going to feel, you know, the world is your oyster, that you have the sense of absolutely, I am free. The world is my oyster. I've turned around those things where I feel in lack now. And now I feel part of something, you know, and that's what I got as well when I joined the meetings and stuff initially. I just couldn't believe it. There's other people out there, and they reckon there's a better way to live. I didn't think there would be. And King of Cups then, this is somebody very emotionally balanced. This is the, you know, it's male or female as well. It's just the energy of the card though, and you feeling like you can see everything coming with your, you know, what's it called? Telescope, jeepers. You're so emotionally secure and stable, nothing's going to phase you here. You feel like you have everything within you, and you've more than enough for yourself. You feel like you have enough love to give, and that can be that thing as well. Maybe becoming a spiritual leader, or a sponsor, like I said, or taking a service position in recovery programs. I don't know, but there's something here about you wanting to give of your love because you've such an overrun. Your cup is overrun, if you know what I mean, and you're feeling so free about that as well. So there's your Four of Pentacles in your potential outcome. Let's get a final card to clarify this, close this reading out today. The Four of Pentacles, guys. It's clarified by the Three of Cups, and there's the Queen of Wands again. I have a feeling this is something to do with you. Then you could have been that Queen of Wands I was talking about earlier on, about the burdens that you're carrying. Like, Ten of Wands. Carrying 10 of Wands doesn't mean you're the Queen of Wands. If anything, it's the opposite. It takes from your energy, all of these wands, carting them around. She's brandishing her magic wand there. She's got flowers and nature and abundance and everything. She's very much in alignment with herself. She follows that fire in her belly. Very determined, courageous and loving, and also a nurturing feel as well with the flowers and all the animals that want to be involved there. She provides comfort. That dragon is really powerful. There's such power and courage here. Absolutely. Strength coming through there for sure. And in your potential outcome then, we've got these Four of Pentacles, and it is, I think, you're saving your energy for something in the near future. You might be well to save your energy, I feel, because there's a celebration coming with your Three of Cups. You will find that there's reason to celebrate here, and do celebrate all your small wins in sobriety. It's really important. You are deserving of it, and it's like, get with your homies, get with your crowd, and just do something lovely. Go for a big sticky bun, whatever it is, and you got to treat yourselves. It might be something tonight with that full moon there as well. I believe it could be this being your potential outcome. Start doing the things that light you up. Celebrate yourselves, guys, though, every single day, because you are so special. And if you're feeling it anything like I am, I'm feeling I'm so blessed to have found there's another way to live, a happier and softer way, and I'm learning about this every single day. I don't know about you guys, but it just makes me feel like there's so much more hope than I thought in the first place. I don't know what on the earth's like, and how the hell I ever got through anything. Just, it's mad. I'm going to go to this lovely oracle deck here. Gee, curse of a place is falling down. So this is the Healing Waters Oracle, and we're going to get a message here, and I'll read from the guidebook for you. Rebecca Campbell. They're just such gorgeous cards. Very, tender energies comes through from this deck for me. And at this stage I can tell you as well, do check out my other readings on my channel. If you're new here, you'll find messages in any one of them, and all of the readings are timeless. This platform is only 3 weeks old now, and yeah, I'm so excited though to have been called by Spirit to bring forth these messages for those in recovery from addictions, and I'm finding it really helps me, and I'm hoping that you guys are feeling it too. And do comment and share and leave emojis if you don't know what to say in the comments box below, and ring the notification bell for further notifications, and do check out my other readings. There's definitely messages there for you guys. Just a little more support for each other, I think, on these journeys that we're on, because we're we're uniquely I think blessed that we've got a chance. And you can't, like we were saying there in the reading at the start, you've to give it away if you want to keep this. And this for me is my way of providing a service, or doing a service. And I'm just so privileged, I really am. So don't hesitate in commenting below. I love to read your comments, and I need as much interaction, and for you guys as well to subscribe to the channel. It's so important. Always do a thumbs up when you see any readings, but do them especially for mine, because I need the promotion at the moment. So thank you all. And as well as that, I've got another channel I've mentioned as well. It's on for a bit longer than this one, matter of a couple of months now. And the link is in the description box there as well. So do check that out. It's got tarot messages for all the zodiac signs, and I do collective energy readings as well in there, and looking at love and career and stuff like that. So check that one out too and see what you think. So let's tap in. Spirit, show us what we need to see for this collective today. Oh wow, the pearl, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Isn't that so beautiful? And that's often a thing that's used to describe our growth in sobriety and our actual kind of healing journey. It's that thing of grinding a lot of stone under a lot of pressure, and it turns into that gorgeous pearl. So we'll read this beautiful card and see what we need to hear. I love it. I love these cards. Let's have a look. Pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Pearls are one of the most precious treasures of this world, and certainly of the sea. While the specifics of their creation remain a mystery, they're believed to be the result of a natural process. Certain mollusks produce pearls as a way of protecting themselves from irritants that enter their shells. The formation of a natural pearl is a rare occurrence, with only 1 in roughly 10,000 oysters producing one, and it can take anywhere from 6 months to several years. This card brings a precious message that something sacred is being created, and it's likely being created by you. Maybe you've been creating something in the physical, such as a child, a home, or bringing an idea to life. Or perhaps your pearl is more metaphorical than that. Having dedicated yourself to alchemizing your hardships into healing, grit into grace. Whatever it is, you're being acknowledged for your work and the deep roots required to truly rise. Cliona was the Celtic goddess of beauty, love and the ocean, and it was believed she could be found in every 9th cave. It said that people would whisper their wishes and prayers into small pearl offerings placed within a shell and tied with seaweed, and then cast them into the sea on the 9th wave in the hope that the goddess would grant their prayer. Offer up your prayers to Cliona for the alchemy to continue to happen. The jewel at the end is near. Healing waters activation. I'm ready to receive the jewels of my life. I'm ready to alchemize my hardships into healing and my grit into grace. Oh God, folks, that's just beautiful. I'm going to leave that there. I hope it resonated, and do comment below if anything did, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. I love you all. Namaste.